Of course you do. And you and I sit there and think, oh, it's not going to make a difference. Oh, I'll do it later. Ah, da, 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 da. It's not going to be awkward. You're not going to say the wrong thing. The research is so cool here about this tiny fix. If you're thinking of the person, reach out. If they're going through something, show up. And showing up can mean physically. It can mean send a voice memo. It can mean send flowers. Researchers at the University of Texas at Austin and the University of Chicago published a study in Psychological Science, a top peer-reviewed journal. And in this study, they asked participants to write a letter of gratitude to someone who had done something kind for them. Just a quick note. We're not talking some fancy tome here. And then they asked the writers to predict how the recipient would feel if they got this short little letter of gratitude. Well, here's what happened. The writers, they thought the note would feel awkward. They were worried that a note of gratitude out of the blue would make the other person feel uncomfortable. Boy, were they wrong. Boy, did they underestimate the impact of this tiny little fix. Because when the recipients got those notes, they felt seen, surprised, deeply valued. In other words, it works. Tiny fix. Show up. That's what you do in life. It not only works, it works better than expected. And the act of writing these letters had another beneficial effect on the writers themselves. Check this out. Simply engaging in writing a quick note of gratitude led to increased positive emotions and a greater sense of well-being among the letter writers. What does this suggest? It suggests that showing up, that expressing gratitude, reaching out when you think of somebody, not only strengthens your social bonds, but it also enhances your happiness and emotional state just by writing the letter. I want to just hover on that. See, you're so tired you don't think you have anything to give. What's amazing about this research is what you give, you receive in return, not from the other person thanking you, but because by simply sending the text or showing up or sending the flowers or writing the letter, you boost your own happiness and emotional state. That's how I felt when I was texting my buddy Rich, because I'm like, I feel good knowing that I'm taking a moment in the middle of this craziness and this spiral of insecurity to show up as the kind of person I know that I am. Somebody who's supportive, somebody who shows up for my friends, somebody who reaches out no matter what I've got going on in my own life. Because when somebody's struggling or they're feeling alone in the world, they're not looking for perfection. All anybody needs is proof that they matter to someone. That's what a simple note can be. That is the power of it. And that's also this tiny fix of showing up